We're going to select the lightest orange marker in the color wheel. So it's going to be something in the center. And if your colors were different, your color wheel is going to look different. Change, so select the light orange and change the values. You can use the slider or you can type it in and go somewhere around about 10, 50, 100 to get all the yellow and no black. And you can see the marker has moved in the color wheel. It's the only one that's moving. If you want to make a change to any of the others, all you need to do is click. You can click and you can drag them. If you want to get colors that look a little more like the ones in the book, you can do that. Or you can leave the colors that you have, and it's perfectly fine. It's up to you. You can make the adjustments to those colors. Now, all you need to do is click to save the changes in the upper right-hand corner, right up here, of the Edit Colors to save the changes to the color group. Now, if you wanted to change one of your other color groups, you could. All you need to do is click to the right side of the Edit Colors dialog box and edit the colors on the left side. So if you wanted to select and change the brights, you can. You can change the other color group. We're only required to change these. And when you're done with changing the logo color group, select OK. You can also edit the colors in selected artwork using the Recolor Artwork command. It's very useful when global swatches aren't used in the artwork. Without using global colors in your artwork, updating a series of colors in selected artwork may take some time. So we're going to edit the colors for one of the logos, and it was created with colors that are not in the swatches panel. We're going to go to artboard number 4. Now, I want you to select All on Active Artboard, and that's going to open the and now we're going to click the Recolor Artwork button in the control panel up here, and that brings up this dialog box. The Recolor Artwork dialog box allows you to edit, reassign, or reduce the number of colors in your selected artwork, and you can create and edit color groups. It looks a lot like the Edit Colors dialog box did, but it's a little bit different. The big difference is that instead of editing colors and creating color groups, you're dynamically editing colors in the selected artwork. In the Recolor Artwork dialog box, you are going to collapse the right-hand panel because we don't need to see it. We're only going to be working with those colors that we had selected, and we don't need to deal with those groups that we have. We're going to click the Edit tab to edit the colors in the artwork. So rather than Assign, it's going to be Edit that changes us to the color wheel. We want to make sure that the Unlink Harmony Colors is showing, and right now make sure that the icon looks like that it's a broken link. When you create a color group, you've worked with the color wheel and the CMYK sliders to create or to edit the colors, and this time we're going to use this using the color bars. So we're going to select color bars. Now, with the color bars selected, oh my color group came up, which I didn't want. So let me cancel out of this. There we go. So I accidentally clicked on something. So let me again go in and edit my colors. And I want Edit. But I don't want the color group that I had. I want the colors that I have selected. Get colors from Artboard. So make sure that you select that. If something else comes up, even though nothing was selected, make sure that you're getting the colors, and all you need to do is click Get Colors from Selected Art, and that's going to bring up the proper sliders for you, or the proper color bars. Okay, now we want to select the cream color bar, and at the bottom of the dialog box you can adjust now those values. So we're going to take down the cyan, We're going to leave the magenta about the same. The yellow comes up a bit more, and the black stays at 0. And notice it actively changed that color. Select the if you select the green color bar, you're going to select that color, and we'll make that change. It's not going to be the cream anymore. We're working with the green. Now, if we put the pointer over the green one and right-click, you can select Shade, which is going to give you the shade menu, and you can now drag the color to change the color of the color bar. Editing the colors as bars is just another way to view and edit the colors. There's so many different options for editing, and you can go to Illustrator Help. You can search for color groups harmonies in Illustrator Help, and you'll get a whole bunch more ways to do that. So we've changed that one just a little bit. You can make that whatever color you're happier with. Select OK, and then to save the changes, and then deselect and save again. There's a section on the bottom of page 197 about working with color themes. You might want to read that. You can also find more information about that in the help area. As you've seen, we're on the top of page 198. You can assign color groups. You can recolor the artwork with artwork selected. In the Recolor Artwork dialog box, you can edit colors in existing artwork, but you can also assign colors from an existing color group, which is basically what I accidentally did. We're going to assign a color group to create a version of the logo. So we're going back to Artboard 3 rather, and we're going to select All on Active Artboard, and we're going to click the Recolor again, and this time again it comes up with the assign on it, and we want to show the color groups. So let's click off to the side and make sure that the assign button is selected, and on the left side you've got the 5 colors of the selected logo are listed, and they're listed in the current colors column in what's called hue forward sorting. That means they're arranged from top to bottom in the order of the color wheel: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And under color groups, so we've got that selected. In color groups, we want to select that Color 2 logo that we created earlier, and the selected artwork should change in color. On the left side of the recolor, the colors of the color group are assigned to the colors in the logo. The current colors column shows that what the color was in the logo, and an arrow to the right of each color points to the new column, which contains what the color has become or has been reassigned to. The white color hasn't been modified, and there's no arrow pointing to a color. That's because the white, black, and grays are typically preserved. So click the Hide Color Group Storage thing again, so we don't have to look at that. Drag the dialog box by the title bar at the top so you can see your artwork. So just pull it over to the side a little bit, and we're not too concerned about everything here, but we do want to do some other coloring. Click to the small arrow of the right of the dark green bar. Okay, there's that one. This tells Illustrator not to change the specific green color in the logo. You can see that reflected in the logo on the artboard. Now, suppose you want to change the white color, and that's what we're going to do. So click the line to the right of the white, and it changes into a dimmed out arrow. It indicates to Illustrator that you want the white color to be different, but there's no color in the new column to change it to. So now you're going to click the Show Color Group Storage icon to show the color groups. Click another color group to the right side of the panel and then select the logo. So let's click something like Brights and then Logo. That's one of the ways that you can reassign, but you might not like what's being reassigned. So that's something we're going to edit next, is the color that got selected. So now in the new column of the Recolor Artwork dialog box, drag the top blue color box down on top of the brown color box and release it. And that swapped those two colors. That's another way you can reassign the logo to group colors to the colors in the logo. The colors in the new column show what you see in the artwork. If you click one of the colors in the new column, the CMY sliders at the bottom are going to change and let you re-edit that color. Double-click the brown color box at the top of the new, and in the color picker, click the Color Swatches button and find light green. Remember, we created that earlier. So let's see if we can find light green. Oh boy, cyan, magenta, yellow. Oh, there it is. Light green. And then say OK. So now we've reassigned that color and we've created that color instead. Now, in the Recolor Artwork dialog box, click the Save Changes to Color Group button. Let's find that one. And say OK. And now the color changes that you made are changed in the swatch palette. Deselect and save again. There are many kinds of color edits that can be made to selected artwork in the Recolor Artwork dialog box, including reducing the number of colors, applying other colors, and a whole lot more.